Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and those in between, a warm welcome to you. This video is about Amma, Sri MATA AMRITANANDAMAYI Devi, affectionately and respectfully known as Amma. She has been widely recognized across the world, from the United Nations to the governments in and beyond India, and especially among the people. She is a living example in our world for spreading love and sharing spiritual comfort with people across the world. I present in this video Amma's 5 actionable keys for a meaningful life. Amma was born in 1953 in a humble fishing family in Kerala by the Arabian Sea in India. At the age of 9, Amma's life took a decisive turn. When her mother fell seriously ill, Amma left school to care for her home and her 7 brothers and sisters. Each day, as she went from house to house collecting food scraps for the family animals, she witnessed extreme poverty and hunger. Seeing poverty and hunger, a deep compassion awakened in her heart and a burning question: why do some suffer while others live in abundance? Through contemplation, Amma felt an inner guidance arise. If someone falls due to their circumstances, it is not enough to explain why. It is our duty to help them rise. From that moment, her life became an offering of selfless service. While consoling a grieving person, Amma instinctively embraced, offering comfort like a mother to her child. This simple act soon became her signature, her compassionate embrace, which transcended barriers of gender, religion, region, culture, and belief. Though controversial at first, the healing power of the embrace drew people in ever growing numbers. By the late 1970s, Amma was recognized as a spiritual master, and in 1981, her ashram was formally established. In 1987, she began traveling internationally, carrying her message of love, tolerance, and peace across the world and sharing her signature, embrace, a warm hug of comfort and assurance. Today, after decades of tireless service, Amma continues to guide humanity, ending each program by personally embracing all who come. Having offered this darshan to over 40 million people worldwide so far. Almost 18 years ago, I was present at the venue in London where Amma made her appearance for the benefit of her followers. I interviewed some of them. Rajashekar, an NRI living in London from a Telugu speaking state in India, said, "It is rare to have a female spiritual teacher from India where males dominate the spiritual landscape." He came to see Amma because he wanted to focus on spiritual aspect of life as well, not just material.
Amma and you all inspire. They are inspiring many people in India, and she's like a mother, divine mother, and
Tanmayi said she was drawn to Amma because of Amma's beauty, authenticity, and for her love for other people.
What makes me to come to see Amma is her love and her beauty and her authenticity and her sweetness and also all the values she wants to give to the people and all the good things she do for the people. And I think we cannot meet people like that everywhere or every day. I mean, it is, for me, I was waiting for a person like that for many years. It's a great, I have found really something.
Bhargavi has moved from India to the UK now, but she said Amma evokes bliss in her. People come to see her and have hug from her because it is like being in the lap of your mother. This woman who had given one of her kidneys to her son was overwhelmed to be here to see Amma, Sri MATA AMRITANANDAMAYI. Venkataramana has been following Amma since 2004. He shared his experience on discovering Amma.
When we come out of India as Indians, many people, they feel that they're culturally lost when they come overseas. So when there's any important humanitarian figure, especially from India, who comes to the West, the first notion in our mind is we would at least like to go and see them, because it's quite difficult to see them in India because of the amount of the population that goes for such programs. So it was with that intention that I went to meet Amma. But when I met Amma, I realized that she personally sees everyone, that she personally hugs and is the only living saint today who hugs and heals everyone individually, depending on the numbers that come every day. Now, so far in India, though there have been so many great spiritual, realized and enlightened people, Amma is the first saint who hugs and is accessible to even 20,000 people a day.
Jules Aparna shares her experiences about Amma.
I think I look at the way that Amma gives of her life, of her time, of her energy, and the way that she inspires so many people to be better people and to give more of themselves. It's her message of hope and love for the world that really inspires me to be part of it. There aren't very many people in this world that are at the same time as teaching the ideal, living it at the same time.
What is that ideal which she is teaching?
She teaches the ideal that we should all give selflessly. Amma teaches that there are two types of poverty in this world. There is the poverty of the heart, and then there is poverty in terms of material wealth. And she teaches that unless we address the poverty of the heart, we will never be able to truly address the poverty in the world in terms of material wealth. And so she teaches people to open up and to give selflessly, and through her own example and her teachings and her message, she inspires that.
Shall we say Amma is popular in the West? Is it because of poverty of heart among the people?
In the West, I think, let me just take a few seconds to think about this answer. I think she's unique in the West. I think there is a void that is filled by her message that all religions, in essence, teach the same universal message, which is love. I think people are tired of religions, as Amma says, one religion saying mine is right and yours is wrong. And Amma says that all religions are right, there's no wrong. Go deeper in the true message underlying each one of them, and you will find that there is just love. And that if we all go deeper into that, then we'll actually find the true essence of life. And I think that's a novel approach, which is very Eastern, yeah, but it's the way that she presents it in a in a way that's very approachable for Westerners.
Shall we say that Amma doesn't talk or give preaching about any religion? It's just about love and spreading love. Is this because of this reason that she's becoming popular?
I think so. I believe so. Yes, absolutely. That's really exactly what I was just saying. And I think also the fact that it's word of mouth. When we ask people, how did you come to hear about Amma? I would say that at least 75% of the time it's through a friend. A friend came to see Amma. You must go and see her. And people can't really explain it. And you talk to people afterwards, they say, I can't really put it into words. It's a feeling. And it's a feeling that we don't get very often. It's a feeling that we've forgotten. And Amma brings that feeling back to us. And you look at all the good that she's doing in the world. What's amazing, what I think is absolutely unique about Amma is the way that she is both a hugely well-respected and world-recognized humanitarian figure. She's got a UN-recognized NGO. She's, hospitals, specialty hospitals, universities, schools, orphanages, widows, pensions for widows. The latest scheme now to help the epidemic of suicide amongst farmers in India. And that has been spread all across the world, with people being inspired to actually give of their time to set up projects in each one of their countries. So you've got the humanitarian aspect as well as the deeply, deeply spiritual aspect, which Amma sees as no different. But it's very rare to see an individual in the world who is encompassing both to such an extreme, to such a high level as she does.
You are a software professional, being the vice president of a software firm. Do you believe in such messages?
They are the foundation of my life. It's what I get up for in the morning, and I have to admit I have struggled for a few years in terms of understanding how I can integrate the spiritual values and the principles into a sector such as high technology or software. And ultimately I've learned that those are just constructs of the mind, and that no matter who you work with, no matter whether it's an NHS hospital or whether or not it's a software company, it's still people, and you come into work and you're dealing with people, and we're all one, and we're all different manifestations of the one, and that if you come into work with love in your heart, then it doesn't matter that there's conflict in the workplace or conflict at home. It's the same message that drives life through all of aspects. That love is the way, that's the underlying energy throughout everything, all of it.
You mean to say that we have to love selflessly or without any expectations?
Absolutely. Unconditional love, and that means letting go of judgments, letting go of attachments, and as much as possible, just really, you can just basically try and say, just being a good person.
But Julian, practically speaking, is it possible in this world to love someone unconditionally or to share love unconditionally?
I believe so, and Amma is the living embodiment of that example. Yeah, that is exactly why Amma is here, to show us that it is possible.
You have been her follower. Are you able to love someone unconditionally?
I would like to think so. I think it's what we're all aspiring to, and I think that is what makes Amma special, that she does truly love unconditionally, and I think it's what we are all walking the path towards.
Thank you very much, Julian.
Amma's 5 keys for a meaningful life to everybody and everywhere are: 1. Never squander an opportunity to help others. 2. Avoid using harsh words. 3. Make protecting nature a daily practice. Maintain a consistent practice, which means prayer or meditation or chanting a mantra daily, sincerely and consistently, even in a small way. 5. Reflection on a daily basis. Because reflection cultivates detachment, gives clarity, inner steadiness, and ultimately liberation. Jane Goodall, the primatologist, said, "Amma stands here in front of us, God's love in a human body." Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and those in between, I thank you for being here. Please share this video with someone you love, for it may be helpful to him or her. Amma says, "Love is our true essence.